You know what doing for yourself does? You know what protecting your energy and protecting your inner peace does? Peace of mind. Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna stop you after that? When you've cleared out the way, no stress, nobody holding you back, you don't got no haters in your crew, you got a tribe that really unconditionally loves you, you got family that you're devoted to, you're loyal, you got trustworthy people around you, you've created the environment you want, and then it's time to thrive. Are you still gonna be afraid? Are you still gonna be afraid? When you have everything that you prayed for and the universe gave to you, and you had to fight for it, are you gonna be afraid? Fuck no. No fear. No fear.
Learned is that, you know, you deal with people as people first. You deal with a man as a man, a woman as a woman, regardless what their persona is and what their titles are. It's like code of humans, you know what I'm saying? You honest, you be respectful of everybody. You give what you want from people. And when people go against what your standards are, you're not a hypocrite to address it. Right. But if you disrespectful or you untruthful and people lie to you or disrespect you, you be a hypocrite to address it or to push back and say, homie, don't treat me like that because you're not giving that. So I think it's just about dealing with people on a fundamental human level. You know what I'm saying? I learned is that, you know, you deal with people as I learned when I was younger, like, you can't put your expectation of me on me. I'm me. You feel me? And you're not gonna ever make me feel bad for it. You're not gonna, you know, make me react to how you reacting to me. I don't care. I'm me. And if I part of who I am, you know, is disrespectful or is, you know, crossing the line of like basic things, I'm gonna check myself. But you know, we all are individuals.
And at the end of the day, if you don't like the way educate yourself sound, that's how you get some money. You know what I mean? Learn about some shit and it'll turn into cash. The information will turn into cash along the line eventually. You know what I mean?
I've been around all races and around the world, and I don't assume shit about anybody. That's one thing I know. I gotta experience you first before I can make any assumptions about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm careful about that.
Can't spend Bitcoin here. I gotta still spend US dollars or MasterCard credit or, you know, established credit. Any one of these stores, there's no penetration in the real world. But there's a $27 to $800,000 increase in investment in this space. But there's a 1% penetration in the real world. So what happens when it gets 5% real world? When more people can spend their cryptocurrency at the store, at the restaurant, on the airplane? Which is why we came to Amsterdam, because there's a city out here where the whole city is cryptocurrency friendly. And this is an example of what's gonna happen to the rest of the world. And we think that if you get in now, when the value spreads, when the accessibility spreads, you'll be sitting on the right chair. And you know, being out here further brought that to my attention, reinforced my belief in it, and we put our money where our mouth is.
We come from a real environment where it's a crab in the bucket mentality, where, you know what I mean, everybody going bad. So when one person starts to move forward and you know, become a little bit successful, but you still within reach of these people, it's very hard, because, you know, you're dealing with the pressures of trying to be successful, as well as the pressure of people intentionally waking up to try to bring harm your way. You know what I mean? And try to stop you from doing that, because if I grew up on the same block you grew up on, and we had the same